Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract money effortlessly, while others hustle hard with nothing to show for it? Here's the truth. Getting rich isn't about grinding 24/7 cold showers or 4 a.m. alarms. It's not about extremes, it's about tiny shifts. The wealthiest people in the world, quietly, consistently, rely on micro habits that look almost invisible, but stack up over time like compound interest. And today, I'm revealing the exact 17 tiny habits that made me rich. These habits didn't just change my finances, they transformed my life. Welcome to Money Root, the channel where we decode money, wealth, and financial freedom without the fluff. If you're tired of generic advice and want real strategies that work in real life, you're in the right place. Now let's dive in. The first habit is deceptively simple. Create more than you consume. While most people binge watch Netflix or scroll endlessly, wealthy people build, produce, and share. According to Thomas Corley, 67% of wealthy people watch less than an hour of TV a day. Compare that with 77% of struggling individuals watching over an hour. Creation expands your skills. It forces growth. It builds assets. Start small, write a blog, launch a faceless YouTube channel, learn coding. Track how much you're creating versus consuming. One will make you money, the other won't. You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you're surrounded by complainers, procrastinators, or dream killers, your mindset, your results, will reflect that. I had to build a new circle from scratch. I started with podcasts, books, and YouTube. That shift in energy changed everything. Choose people whose problems are about scaling, solving, and building, not drama. Self-doubt is a wealth killer. Every time I achieve something, even small, I write it down in a digital file I call, "I can do this." It reminds me that I've overcome before, and I can do it again. Whether it was launching my first online course or surviving a tough quarter, every entry fuels my momentum. Build your own file. On Notion, Evernote, or paper. On tough days, read it. Watch your confidence rise. Gratitude rewires your brain. Every night at 8 p.m., I get a reminder. I open my journal app and jot down one thing I'm grateful for. Sometimes it's just the perfect coffee or a conversation that lit me up. When you look for good, you see more of it. Gratitude trains your mind to focus on abundance, not lack. That shift? It attracts wealth. Warren Buffett said, "Do not save what is left after spending. Spend what is left after saving." I took it further. I automate both saving and investing. Every month, my income splits automatically, some to savings, some to ETFs, some to long-term plays. This habit removes temptation. No more, "I'll invest later." It happens on autopilot. That's wealth building, without willpower. Vague goals create vague results. Instead of saying, "I'll save more," I wrote, "Save $30,000 for a home by December 2027. Specificity forces clarity. Clarity drives action. Break big goals into smaller milestones. Measure, adjust, repeat. Every dollar you spend falls into one of 3 buckets. Fundamental, needs, rent, groceries, fun, lifestyle, Netflix, brunches, future, investments, education, tools. I track my budget across these 3. It keeps me aligned. I know instantly when I'm slipping and how to course correct. Budgeting isn't restrictive, it's empowering. You control the narrative. 1 hour a week. That's all it takes. Every week I learn one new financial concept. Taxes, asset allocation, inflation hedging, or negotiation skills. The more you learn, the more you earn. This habit keeps me ahead of the curve and out of financial trouble. You will not build wealth if you keep living for applause. Every decision I made, from quitting my job to launching a digital product, was met with opinions. Some good, most skeptical, but in the grand scheme of your goals, ask, "Does their opinion pay my bills?" No? Then stay the course. Saying yes too often is expensive. Burnout, lost time, wasted energy. The yes trap leads you away from your goals. Learn to say no to misaligned offers, even good ones. Every no protects your big yes. Clarity is your shield. Get clear, get protective. Books, courses, coaches, therapy, exercise, everything I've done to upgrade me has returned 10 times. Self-investment compounds. More than stocks, more than real estate. When I spent $250 on a public speaking class, I later closed a $12,000 client from what I learned. Prioritize yourself. The ROI is unmatched. Diversify your financial life. If your income has only one source, you're one emergency away from financial stress. Wealthy people build income stacks, not just paychecks. They understand that stability comes from diversification. Examples of income sources: primary job, real estate rentals, YouTube channel or TikTok brand, digital products, courses, ebooks, affiliate marketing, stock dividends, freelance services. Start by asking, what skills do I have that others will pay for? What am I already doing that can be monetized? Can I teach, document, or create something based on my knowledge? Begin with one source, get it profitable, then reinvest earnings into building the next one. Remember, diversification isn't about doing everything at once, it's about building strategically over time. Simplify decision-making. Steve Jobs wore the same outfit daily. So did Zuckerberg, not because of laziness, but to eliminate trivial decisions and save brain power for meaningful work. It's called decision fatigue, the mental drain that comes from making too many small choices. It leads to procrastination, poor decisions, and burnout. You can simplify your life by pre-planning meals or outfits for the week, automating bills and money transfers, using productivity templates for daily tasks. The goal is to free your mind for high-impact thinking, not spend 30 minutes picking socks. The wealthiest people don't waste decision energy on the trivial. They reserve it for building empires. Network with intent. There's a saying, your net worth is your network. And it's true, but only if you network with intent. Don't just connect, build value-based relationships. You never know who holds the key to your next opportunity. But they won't open that door unless you first show up and offer something. Here's how to network with purpose. Reach out weekly. DM someone. Leave a thoughtful comment. Ask a smart question. Don't lead with, "How can you help me?" Lead with, "How can I support you?" Follow up. The fortune is in the follow-up. Stay top of mind. Opportunities aren't just applied for. They're often introduced to you by someone you know. One conversation can change your entire financial trajectory. Take action. Before you feel ready. Let's kill a myth. You'll never feel 100% ready. Not to start a business, not to invest, not to move, not to go live on video. Waiting for the perfect moment equals permanent delay. The most successful people are action-biased. They launch, learn, iterate. They're okay making mistakes, because that's where growth lives. Build this habit by taking the first step immediately after an idea hits, setting deadlines with accountability partners, embracing discomfort as the signal that you're expanding. Remember, readiness is earned through motion, not preparation. Start now. Figure it out as you go. That's how momentum is born. Ask questions, especially about money. Money talk is often seen as rude, taboo, or even shameful. That's why so many people stay stuck, in debt, in ignorance, in fear. But here's a truth most schools never taught us. Conversations create wealth. Ask questions like, how do you budget? What's your investing strategy? What's your money goal this year? How did you save for that? These don't have to be invasive. They can be curious, respectful, and illuminating. And they spark powerful shifts in mindset. Be willing to share, too. Vulnerability invites connection. If you're uncomfortable asking people around you, start by listening to money podcasts or YouTube channels like, Yep, Money Route. Wealth is a dialogue. Start it. Let's take a step back. You've just walked through 17 tiny habits. Micro decisions that on their own may seem small, but when stacked together and repeated over time, they change your life. Not just your bank account, but your confidence, your mindset, your peace of mind, and your future. Here's the truth most people won't tell you. You don't need to hustle 24/7. You need direction. You need consistency. You need leverage. And every one of these habits is a form of leverage. Saying no to things that drain you. Surrounding yourself with thinkers, builders, doers. Automating your finances so wealth grows quietly in the background. Asking better questions so you can make better decisions. Taking messy action instead of waiting for permission or perfection. These habits don't require privilege. They don't require a degree. They require commitment. Just 1% better every day. And watch how your results compound. Now imagine this. You commit to just 3 of these habits today. In 6 months, you've built a second income stream. In 12 months, you've paid off a chunk of debt, grown a new skill, and gained clarity. In 2 years, your entire financial identity has shifted, from surviving to thriving. That's not theory. That's what happens when you stop playing small and start playing smart. If this video resonated with you, don't just watch and forget. Pick one habit from today and commit to it for 30 days. Then stack another. And if you found value in this breakdown, subscribe to Money Root. This is where we decode the habits, mindsets, and systems that the wealthy use every day, and break them down for anyone hungry to rise. Drop a comment below and let me know which of the 17 habits you're starting with. I want to see your progress. Share this video with a friend who needs a mindset upgrade. Let's build wealth together, not alone. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.